Ainz the mighty Overlord, had vanished from the world stage. His sudden absence wasn't a retreat, but a deliberate move, a masterstroke in a growing game of deception. Hidden threats and silent maneuvers. No longer would he, Ainz, react to the whims of his enemies. He would control the board from the shadows, pulling strings that dictated the very rhythm of the dance of war. In his place, Pandora's actor was sent out, perfectly disguised, his role simple yet critical: act as Ainz, to be seen, to confuse, to protect the real Ainz's movements, while he himself slipped away. The great tomb of Nazirk was a hive of controlled chaos. Demiurge intensified his operations in the Western territories, pushing Nazirk's influence like a tide, quietly but relentlessly. Albedo, ever vigilant, oversaw internal security, doubling the surveillance on all human agents. Their actions, though crucial, were mere pieces in a grander design. A design orchestrated by the one true puppet master Ainz. Back in Nazirk, he was alone in the arena floor. Not to train, but to think, to plan. This place, once a battlefield for shows of power, had become a space for strategy. Reports, reread every statement from the Guardians, replayed every clue, every inconsistency, searching for the enemy's hidden moves. Meanwhile, a strange unease began spreading through the kingdom. Rumors of a mysterious ruler who no longer appeared in public, whispers of Ainz's power growing even in his absence, and most chillingly, fear, undeniable and rising. It was working. The enemy didn't know where Ainz truly was. They didn't know his next move, and that made them cautious. Cautious, just as Ainz intended. Suddenly, a thought struck him like a revelation. The doppelganger had been more than a decoy. He was a source of intel, feeding information to the enemy about Nazirk's inner workings, information that could only have come from within. Someone was pulling strings behind the curtain, someone who knew the Overlord's thoughts and strategies. The realization hit Ainz like a punch to the gut. Betrayal. Could there be a traitor in his midst? The thought was unsettling, but Ainz, ever the strategist, quickly formulated a plan. He would use the rumors, the very fear he had sown, to flush out the enemy. Let them strike first, reveal their hand, expose the traitor who lurked in the shadows. He ordered a full sweep of Nazirk's less used floors, ancient storerooms and abandoned zones. What was once considered secure was now under full review. Every nook and cranny of his great tomb was being scrutinized, every servant, every guardian, questioned. No detail was too small, no piece of information too insignificant. For Ainz, nothing was beneath him, not even turning every stone in his own tomb. Meanwhile, the kingdom teetered on the edge of action. The enemy, emboldened by Ainz's absence, began their moves. But these moves, though bold, were hesitant, cautious. They attacked villages on the outskirts of Nazirk's territory, sending a message without fully committing. A message that reached Ainz loud and clear. You are next. And so, the game continued. A deadly chess match between Ainz and his enemies. Each move carefully calculated, each decision a matter of life and death. The stakes were high, the danger greater, but one thing was clear: Ainz was ready. He had bided his time, prepared for this moment. The true game had begun. Deep in the heart of Nazirk, Sebus continued his investigations, guided by subtle instructions only he could understand. His keen eyes missed nothing, searching for the inconsistencies. The strange behaviors from nobles who had previously sworn their fealty. Every slight change in demeanor, every furtive glance, every nervous twitch was noted and filed away. He was a spider patiently weaving his web, waiting for the opportune moment to strike.